And I just can't urge enough that as these conversations are happening, as this work is going on over the weekend, that it's work not just among Democrat appropriators and Democrat leadership, that you're working with Republicans as well and with the White House as well, because we've been hearing that there may be some what would be considered poison pills that might be added. There are things that the agency is doing. For example, HHS is trying to find more places to house these children. They have over 13,000 children in their custody right now, in their care, and they want to take care of them. They need the money to take care of them. They are literally days away from running out of money to take care of them. And so, this is the midnight hour, but it's not the midnight hour because they just dropped it. This has been known for over a month. They've been asking for this money for over a month. They're days away from running out. If this becomes a game where only a partisan bill is brought to the floor with poison pills that everybody knows the White House can't support, when we've seen the Senate take action with a 30-to-1 vote on a bill that the president can support, if a bill comes out of the House that does have those kind of poison pills, limits the ability of the agency, not on the wall. We're not even talking about all the other problems with the border, things that are causing so many people to come over illegally. We still have to deal with that. Now we're just talking about taking care of these kids. The Senate proved that they can pass a bill in a very bipartisan way that can be signed by the president. We need to be working not just among Democrats, but among Republicans with the White House on a bill the president can sign, because if we don't pass a bill by the end of next week, the gentleman from Maryland makes the schedule. You know the schedule. We're not here on July 4th recess. Once we leave next week, if we don't have a bill that the president can sign passed through the House and through the Senate, they go into shutdown mode. They will literally be in shutdown mode after the July 4th recess. The employees of HHS will not get paid. They will have to be finding money to feed these young kids, over 13,000 of them, with monies that are not appropriated by Congress. They will be out of money. And so I say that just to urge, I appreciate that the gentleman has a group working on a bill, but I can't urge enough that this bill has to be bipartisan in a way that the president can sign by the time we leave next week. We go to conference because the House passes a partisan bill when the Senate proved that they can come together and pass a very bipartisan bill, 30-to-1 out of committee, that the president will sign. We've got to be working on that same track. Otherwise, we leave next week without a bill that's signed by the president. They go into shutdown. Those 13,000+ kids that are being treated will be being treated by HHS employees who won't be getting paid, with money to feed them, to take care of their health care needs from who knows what account. There's no money left. Again, this isn't a new problem. This has been known for over a month. We've been urging action. I would just urge that while the work is being done over the weekend, can we get an assurance that it will be done in a way where we're working with the White House like the Senate did, Republicans and Democrats, 30-to-1 vote out of committee, that kind of approach, as opposed to an approach that might include some poison pills that everybody knows, then poison the well where it won't be signed by the president. And I'd yield back.